Chris Lee and Blake Lovell of Southeastern 14 here to pick teams. We are going to pick fantasy teams, not like fantasy basketball, but like teams we pick, and we're going to line them up and play them in an imaginary game.
Best of 7.
Ref by John Clockerty. Best of 7. Blake against Chris. Got to field real teams. So you need point guards, you need bigs, you need guys who can defend, guys who can shoot. Got to help you finding those in this league this year. But we're ready to go. And I believe I won the first pick in the pre-draft lottery.
You did. And just to reiterate, this is not, we did say the phrase all-star in previous videos. We're not just picking the 26 or 27 best players in the league. We are picking teams to play a best of 7 series, meaning you need all the elements to be a championship team. And so keep that in mind. All right. So here we go. We're going to do this on the screen. Let me get everything I need here set up because we all know that takes a while. And we will be ready to go here. All right. Chris gets the first pick, and it's going to be, I already know.
Brandon
I'm going to type it up. So, all right. So Brandon Miller, we're going to call a forward. Brandon Miller, Bama. All right. I get the next pick. You know, I've really thought about this, and yeah, I'm going Oscar Tshiebwe. Oscar Tshiebwe, Kentucky. I'll do my dramatic readings of the draft.
Point guards are good commodities, and boy, I'm going to get a good one. Wade Taylor IV to Texas A&M.
I might go a full team without a point guard. I might just pick a team that doesn't have a point. Wade Taylor IV, Texas A&M, coming in as the number 3 pick in the Southeastern 14 SEC basketball draft for 2023. Well, I mean, the way I look at this thing is in the early rounds, I like to load up on talent, and then I'll figure out what to do with them. So for that reason, keep in mind that we are picking players, even if they are injured, we are assuming everyone is good to go, and we are just picking SEC rosters. So people that are hurt do qualify for this. And so for that reason, I might change my pick from the last time we recorded this and had to do it over. Let's see. Do I want to go the route I was going then? I think I do. But it's like, can you play these two guys together? Even if you can't, then I will probably find a way to make it work. And I am really stalling here, which is a trademark of the Southeastern 14 YouTube channel. But, I mean, look, I don't know that I can play these two guys together, and people are going to lose it because I'm going to say this. But, I mean, I'm basically picking 2 centers. So, like, it's do I want the ultimate, situation there? But if I don't pick this guy, I think Chris is going to pick him, and I think that really gives Chris an edge. So I'm going to go Colin Castleton, and good luck getting a rebound or getting a shot off against my 2 players here thus far.
Well, I think you can play them together because Tshiebwe just had troubles defending at times. And also,
one for the rebounding, one for the block shots.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So I think it works.
Yeah, I do.
You can get your point guard later. Okay, I'm gonna counter you a little bit because I'm gonna take the guy that I think when he's on the floor. And now that's an issue because if it weren't an issue, he would have gone by now. I think I'm gonna take Liam Robbins.
I knew you were going there. All right, Liam Robbins.
So now I got it. Now I got a point guard, a wing, and a stud center who, when he's on the floor, minute for minute, is as good as anybody in the league.
Well, good for you, Chris. Good for you.
Humble brag. Not so humble brag.
Boy, good for you. Well, let me see where I need to turn next because, yeah, this is an interesting one because I'm telling you right now, I want to go all big men. Like I'm looking at the big man roster and I'm like, give me all these guys. But I don't think I can properly take the big man I want to take because I don't think I can play those 3 guys together. Otherwise, I'm curious how that's going to unfold. So, Here's the way I see it, okay? And this is why I just said what I said. I think there's a lot more. Hold on. Let me look at my second team here. I think there's a lot of good guards to choose from. But I don't know that the depth of the big men is, oh boy, but I just saw a guy on here. I'm like, if I don't pick him, I think Chris is going to take him, and that worries me a little bit. I'm just going to have to
You're
hope you don't take him.
stalling. Let's just call it
No,
out.
I'm not. I have to hope you don't take this guy, but yeah. All right. With the 6th pick in the Southeastern 2023 NBA draft, the draft, SEC basketball draft. I worry you're going to. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take forward Kobe Brown, Missouri.
Yep, that's what I thought you were going to do.
Need a little scoring action.
Okay, this is what's funny.
Don't do it.
You read my mind. You read my mind because that's where I was leaning for a minute.
Oh, I know you're going to do
And
it.
then
Don't do it.
And then I thought, is that even the Missouri player I want to take?
Oh, you're not going to do what I
at
thought you
this
were going to do.
spot?
Great. Okay.
And here's why I'm going to do this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a little I think this league is more big man heavy than it is guard heavy. And you know what we really don't have in this league?
What's that?
We don't have dudes who can shoot the eyes out from 3. This guy not only does that, this guy gets steals too.
Mm-hmm.
The more Hodge is going in my backcourt.
All right. Trying to take away my Missouri support, but I get it.
Yep.
I like the roster thus far. I like the roster. Chris has got the best roster so far. I'm not going to discount that idea.
Well, you are 1 player short.
I mean, Chris did get the #1 pick. Let's all be honest. So,
here we go with the excuses.
Let's just all be clear. I mean, he got the #1 pick. So, let's not discount that idea that's why he is where he is right now. But, all right, on to the next pick here. Well, I feel like at this point I've got to start pairing some guards together, and I can already tell you when we vote on the teams, people are already voting against my team. I can guarantee that right now. I mean, but we got to start picking up some guards somewhere, and so I'm gonna. Well, here's the thing: is I know 2 guards I want, and I'd be happy with any of the 4 that I have on my top of my list. So I'm gonna go Zakai Zeigler, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
My defensive player of the year. I'm going there. You always know where I'm going, and then I don't go there. So maybe you don't know me that well, Chris.
I was toying with taking a Vol guard there, and it was one of those 2, but I was leaning Vescovy.
That's fine.
And that's who I'm taking.
Good, because that gives me
because Vescovy's kind of a combo. He can run some point for me if I need it. But I got Wade Taylor. I mean, he fits in wherever I need him.
Yeah, that's about right. Well, I think you've got the best starting lineup here. Because I don't know about my starting lineup at this point, but I think we got a good group because you think you got a lot of scoring, but then you see, Castleton in there blocking shots and Zeigler on the point. And we're also going to add, I think, a little more perimeter defense here. But we're also going to give the ball to somebody who I think can do some nice things. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, and that's why I keep going back and looking at this. I feel like there's somebody I'm forgetting. No, I guess not. All right. Well, look, I don't feel great about my team's ability to make outside shots. I will say that up front. But I feel like I have to take the best available players because, again, I am in the position where I'm the #2 pick, so I have to react to what Chris is doing, and, Chris getting the #1 pick. So I feel like I need another guard. I'm going to go Case and Wallace, Kentucky.
Nice pick.
Oh, boy. I feel like my team is just – there's a lot of talent there. I don't know that the pieces all fit together, but I'm in the reactionary spot here.
Okay, I'm looking for a piece here because you got 2 bigs, and I feel like I need to get one there, which is going to cause a player, I think, maybe to slide down the board a little bit when I do this.
I know where you're going. Man, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's one of these 2 guys. And I'm going to take Johni Broome.
Oh, okay. That's not where I thought you were going. All right.
Well, there were other bigs under consideration there, but he is
All
a
right.
shot blocker. He gets in some foul trouble, but I got Robbins too. So I feel like I'm going to be okay with one of those dudes on the floor. I'm always going to have a rim protector in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
He
That works.
rebounds. I'd like him to shoot the ball a little better, but it's okay. I got Demoy Hodge.
All right. Well, that works. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. That's fine. Here's what I've decided at this point. I'm not going to have any shooters on my team. We're just going to play bully ball. That's all we can do.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to abandon the idea of picking some shooters. Okay? So we're just we're going to have to be the ultimate defensive team in some regards. So I worry about that because I think we got two great perimeter defenders. I think we got a great shot blocker, and we'll see how everything else turns out. But oh man, yeah. Oh boy. See, now it's like I hate being in the number 2 spot here. I should have pulled a bribe or something to get another choice because this is a terrible spot to be in. Because I feel like you're about to take all the. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm about to. No, I'm going to save that because I know you're not going to go there. So, all right, I'm going to go. Oh man. Oh my god. I feel like I'm just racking up the all I'm racking up the all talent team. The pieces, guys, I realize just don't seem to fit together, but I'm just here for talent, okay? And let me just tell you, I'm the Dennis Gates because I'm going to work my magic with the talent I have on the roster. And I'm going to take Tolu Smith, and I've got 3 centers right now and 2 guards and a power forward. So just trust me. I'm working some magic here. We're gonna make a comeback. But if Chris can score against me, that's the real question at this point.
Give me Mark Sears.
Okay. All right. Man, I hate being in this spot. All right. Oh boy. My goodness. Well, now we're really starting to hit the point where I'm just like, now I really got to start thinking strategy. my idea
might have been a good idea from the start.
Well, no, I've got a strategy here. Okay. My strategy is I've got the ultimate rebounder, the ultimate shot blocker, the ultimate on-ball defenders in Zeigler and Case and Wallace. I've got Tolu Smith, one of the best big men in the league, and I've got Kobe Brown, who can score. So again, scoring may not necessarily be my strong suit, but in the SEC, you play rock fights, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make this game a rock fight. So we pretty much looking at our teams. Oh boy, this is ridiculous. Well, I do need some shooting, Chris, and we've gathered that at this point. You know what I need, Chris? I need spurtability. I need spurtability on this team, and so therefore, boy, we're gonna make one fan base happy here. Look, guys, I'm sorry this is how it worked out, but this is just how my team works. Antonio Reeves, Kentucky.
Okay,
I need shooting.
That'll play.
I really like my roster a lot better now. So there you go.
He is shooting. What is he shooting from 3? 41%. That'll work.
You absolutely bet it will.
But you know what else? There is a.
I know you're going to take the guy that I was going to take. But
there's also a not only does this guy shoot 41%, he shoots 42% from 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also 6'10", and his name is KJ Williams, and he just went on my roster.
Well, once again, I thought about it, but you know what? I can't take KJ Williams because I got the all center team. So I'm fine for you to have him.
My stretch 4, baby.
Now I feel like I'm in control of the board because you're starting to make some moves that, while I think are good, they're opening up opportunities for me here. So now I feel like I'm back in control of the board here. So
you can feel however you want. That doesn't make it right.
Yet I still don't know where I'm going, even though I'm in control of the board. I mean, look, I've got my point guards in Zeigler and Wallace. I'm really thinking about taking another point guard, but I really don't need that at this point. So I think what I'm going to do is, and what's funny is I know I'm forgetting guys, and I just am like, I'm going to look back and be like, how on earth did I not pick that guy? I'm going to save one of my picks for the end because I think that guy's going to be there. Looking down the list here to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody, but well, all right. I think I know where I'm going here. I'm gonna go. I need some more. I need some more scoring ability. I need somebody who can, continue to help on the defensive end, and I need someone who can get to the free throw line, score some points. He's a better rebounder than probably people give him credit for. I need just a good overall guard. All right. So I'm going to go Anthony Black, Arkansas.
Well, let's see. I'm thinking Arkansas, but I wasn't thinking about the guy you were thinking about.
No, I know who you're thinking
Amazing
about.
how this is happening.
It's going to be Nick Smith.
Council the fourth.
Oh, I thought you were going Nick Smith.
Okay. Well, we don't know from I did think about that, but we don't know from a day-to-day whether Nick Smith is going to be playing or not. And I think that matters some.
Well, that's interesting.
But we do know Ricky Council's going to play because I think he was second in the league in minutes.
All right, that's fair.
You kind of need a guy that you can throw out there when your other guys get in foul trouble. Not that ever happens in the SEC.
Well, yeah, I don't think that ever happens. Okay. Well, in that case,
you're going to do it, aren't you? Yeah. See, well, I thought I could do that later and snipe it because you.
Sorry, I mean, look, I need talent, and you can't tell me that he's not one of the most talented players in the league. I know Arkansas struggled, and people can say, well, you're picking multiple guys off the team that finished 10th. You're picking 3 Kentucky guys, but you know what? Yeah. I'm building the team here, and I am still confident enough that I can get enough out of Nick Smith Jr., a future top 10 draft pick, to make a pretty good look at my. Let's all be honest here. Look at the guard depth on display on the Blake team. This is tremendous. So, anyways, back to Chris's team. I told you, Chris, I feel like
one of them can shoot, but no, Kobe Brown.
Who cares about shooting? We got guys who can shoot. Don't worry about that.
The league's motto this year. Who cares? About shooting?
No, shooting doesn't matter. Forget the shooting. So I got talent, man. Continue on with your team here, who just got swept in the best of 7.
Well, all right. And we did think about creating a fantasy universe in which we had all the guys on the board on rosters and say they're all going to be healthy and all eligible the whole time.
You're right.
I guess we know having eligibility issues. And we did think about creating that world, but we stuck with this one. Okay. What do I need at this point?
You need a lot to keep up with this squad that has been drafted.
Well, I've got points, got wings, got bigs.
Boy, I tell you, if you leave this guy available that I'm about to pick, I don't know that you may not score a point against me. In all honesty, like it may be an ultimate shutout.
Boy, we're getting cocky all of a sudden.
Zakai Zeigler once said, I don't know if you know this, Chris. My point guard, Zakai Zeigler, once said that Tennessee had not played the perfect game yet because the other team had scored. That's how he thinks. They hadn't played the perfect defensive game because the other team actually scored a point. This guy is out here to make sure that you don't score, period. So you're going to need to pick it up a little bit. Boy, I don't know if you guys are looking at this, but look at that blend of freshman skill and total experience on the.
How did you go from I'm screwed to
look, I told you, I felt like I was back in control of the board, Chris, and it really kind of swung at the Tolu Smith pick. And all of a sudden I've gotten all my guards that I want, and I'm back in control of the board. Because look, you're stumped. You don't know what to do now. Trying to figure out how to counter my lineup. Please. How many players are we picking, by the way?
We're going to pick at least 13, and we might offer walk-ons
How about 13 with 2 extra spots for different intangibles? How about that? So we'll have the 2 intangible guys that we can plug and play if we need to. How about that? But we got to do this in 10 minutes because I got a hard out. So
this guy's still here, and he does a lot of stuff. Jalen Williams.
Man, I thought I was going to steal Jalen Williams.
I totally forgot about him.
I thought you did, and that's why I was going to steal him because I knew I had to get my guard depth. But I thought, man, Jalen Williams is still there. That's what I want. Oh man. Well, now I got to go back to the drawing board.
I mean, it literally did not occur to me till 5 seconds before I made the pick.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, that one hurt me a little bit because that's where I was going. But instead, I'm going to go again. I just brought it up: the ultimate blend of experience and talent, and also good young talent. And where am I going? Back once again to someone who can do a little bit of everything, a good young talent. And if you're expecting to get any sort of rebounds against this team, good luck, because Noah Clowney is my pick. And
I thought about that one.
I mean, this is, I don't even, honestly, I don't know that this thing gets to 4 games, even in a best of 7. I think if you look at the mercy rule in the first 3 games, they may not let it go to a 4th game. This is like a boxing fight where it may be over after 3. So anyways, please continue, Chris. You're the next pick.
You know who says not so fast?
Who's that?
Tyrese Radford. That's who.
That's where I was thinking about going next. But instead, I'm going to turn to another place because as I said, I'm in control of the board at this point. And so you guys know I'm having fun with this. All right, Tyrese Radford. I am going to go with someone else that I think will. Well, first of all, as many people know, I've got the Alabama fans who we like to have fun with them. They know I got to fill my Auburn quota, and I haven't done that yet. So we're going to go to Auburn. I'm going to have another guy who can just absolutely lead the team, make shots if we need to.
And a lot of things, good and bad.
Oh, good and bad. It's all good on this team, my friend. Please, there's no bad on this squad. I don't know what you're talking about there. Actually, we're going to have to, we're going to have to do this a different way.
I knew that you were going to do that.
We're going to do Mr. Wendell Green Jr.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. What a team this is at the bottom there. Holy cow. What a squad. Oh, my goodness.
We're on 11 each.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I feel like this is a best player on the board situation.
I went there a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you gotta pay attention to balance early, and I feel like I got guys who can handle the ball, dudes who can defend, guys who can shoot, dudes who can do a little bit of everything. And
it's true.
Let's see. I think I know where I'm gonna go. I just need to make sure I haven't forgotten anybody.
Well, that happens. Trust me.
That does happen. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. And the thing I like about this guy is he plays a lot. So he's durable. Give me Jacob Toppin.
All right. I thought about that. I thought about Jacob Toppin. But I would have had a lot of Kentucky players. And I mean, I think in a sense that works. But all right. All right. I got to pick up the speed here. Okay. So what is our ruling again on guys who have not played due to injury? What did we decide quickly on that?
You get what you get. In other words, if a guy's hurt a lot in real life, then that's probably what he's going to be in our game if we play a series of whatever.
But if the guy's not hurt and he hasn't played necessarily, he's fair game, right?
If he's not hurt and hasn't played, in other words, he's on a roster, but he's ineligible for some reason.
Not ineligible. He just hasn't played a lot.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Fair game, right?
That's not a bad pick.
Fair game.
But because look what you get when you're playing this many guys, you can slide him in for when he's available.
I got to make sure that I spell his name right.
I gotta tip my hat to you on that one.
I was always waiting for this one, but all right. See, look, the spell check's going to send this to Isaiah, but like he spells it a different way.
He does.
Isaiah Mosley, Missouri, because again, we don't know the circumstances, but you know what? I want to give that guy some love and put him on my team because I think he absolutely would be a huge boost to my team. So I'm going Isaiah Mosley, Missouri.
It would be. Okay. Statistically, this guy wasn't great, but man, he's talented. G.G. Jackson.
That's a good pick. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. All right. G.G. Jackson. Let's see. Okay, let's put him here. How many more picks do we have on each?
We're gonna go 2 more.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do some intangibles.
Wait. We're to 12 each, right?
Yeah. So we got
that was my 13th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. All right.
You got 1 more, and then we got 2 more each.
Okay, and then we're gonna do like I don't want to call them alternates because I don't think that's right. But okay. All right. So let me see here. Man, I can't believe this guy's still there too, and I think I'm gonna have to take him. Tennessee. All right, it's final guy on the roster.
There's still some good players out there.
Oh, of course there is. Who am I not thinking of here? I feel like there's somebody that just I'm leaving out. But again, remember, we're building teams. So I'm looking for something else I need. Okay, well. I mean, look, you can never have too much defense. So, Chris, once again, where you're going. I've got 3 of the best on-the-ball defenders in the entire SEC. Zakai Zeigler, Cason Wallace, Devo Davis. So, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, this is like I don't know. This is if you score 50,
I knew that. As soon as you phrase it that way, I knew that's what you were going to do.
I mean, I got a lot of guards, but I feel pretty good about my 5 forwards / centers. Well, not all centers, but you got to have guard play, and I got guard depth. So,
boy, I've literally got a list of 8 guys to choose from.
8 guys, wow.
8 guys. I'm not kidding you.
Why don't we just pick 15 players overall? Let's just say that instead of just doing like 2 alternates. Let's just go 15 players on each team. Okay?
Okay. How
about that?
Can we pick Jerry Stackhouse and play him?
Maybe. I'm okay with that.
Asking for a friend.
All right.
Player coach. Let's see. I like guys that do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Olivier Comwa.
He was going to be on one of mine. All right. Well, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I don't think he's going to fit on this side of the things. We're going to put him here. Let's play the game where does Blake spell Olivier Comwa's name right? He does. All right. I thought about it. I had to think about it. Let's hold on a second. We gotta get my team.
I think I got it right when I put it down on my list too. That's a tough one.
Yeah. All right. I got how many? 2 more to go. I know who my last pick's going to be, so I need to pick one more here that I don't want to forget about. I did this last year. I wonder if I should do it again. Can we have 16 players? No, we can't. I mean, look, I said I need a little more, like, I need a little more size and a little more guys who can maybe help me a little bit on the boards, come in and So I think it is kind of a best talent available type thing. So I'm going to go Alan Flanagan.
I had him on my list of 7 or 8. But
I'm
you know what?
moving
I
on.
look at my roster, and a lot of guys. This isn't the best guy left, I don't think, but he meets a need. Because I'm looking at some things, and here's why I'm concerned. Assist turnover ratio: Wade Taylor 1.6, Santiago Vescovi 1.9, Mark Sears 1.2. Not bad,
But Chris, look at the
but not
defense you're playing.
elite.
Look at the
This
defense
guy's
you're going to have
elite
to go
in
up
that
against.
regard. He's not the best player on the board. Well, this guy can break down defenses. Ezra Mannion.
Oh, that's a good pick. All right.
Leading the conference in assist to turnover ratio. So that fills my need.
Okay. All right. Well, then I think we're going to need to finish this up here with yours truly making his final selection. And I almost feel like I want to sneak a pick in on you, but I'm not going to do it because I think we both agreed with this guy was not fair game. So I don't want to do that. But I don't remember if we said he was or not. All right. I won't pick him then.
You were going to pick Trayvon Brazile in that scenario. Yeah.
I think we agreed.
If we had done that, he would have been off the board long ago.
Yeah. I just want to make sure we're on the same page there. Okay. All right. Well, my final pick, I feel like I need a guy with the experience, a little, add the intangibles of the leadership, a guy who can run the team if I need him to. And I just need a guy that's in control out there for my roster. And that to me is none other than the wildly underrated in terms of the value that he brings to his team, Nick Honor.
Yeah. I gave you your idea with the Mannion pick. Just admit it.
There you go. So there you have it, folks. The official SEC basketball draft for 2023. Remember, we fielded these teams on the basis that we're playing a 7-game series. We need a lot of intangibles. This is how it turned out. Yes, we're aware, just like with all of our SEC awards, we should have picked this guy, we should have picked that guy, but hopefully you guys had some fun with this because we always enjoy doing it. It's very fun to try to put these teams together. So here's what's next, Chris. We always do it, right? Now you have to tell us who wins the series, how many games, how do you see the series unfolding between Team Chris, Team Blake? Who wins? Yeah.
Do we play on a neutral floor or do we get to pick a home arena?
No, we're playing in Rupp. So
playing in Rupp.
I'm just kidding. No, we're playing on neutral floor. Okay?
Well, yeah, you would say that because you've got Oscar Tshiebwe on your team. And Antonio
I got Oscar
Reeves.
Tshiebwe, I got Antonio Reeves.
You're stacking the deck.
I got 3 Kentucky players. We could play at Bud Walton. I got 3 Arkansas players. We could play at Missouri because I got 3 Missouri players. Or I think, yeah. So I went heavy on Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri. So
I think we should play in the Corn Palace. Was that South Dakota, North Dakota, one of the Dakotas?
Let's play there. No, we're gonna play on a neutral floor. Okay?
That would still be Rupp Arena because Kentucky fans would invade that place and still find a way to take over.
All right. So let us know in the comments. We're gonna share this on Twitter too. Who wins in a 7-game series? Team Chris or Team Blake? Let us know. Hit that subscribe button. A lot more SEC basketball stuff on the way. As you can tell, I'm speeding up here because I've got
before we do this, this was a good year for players, man. These are guys that didn't get picked. Okay, I had on my list. I was thinking about Will Richard at Florida. I think is very underrated. Tyron Lawrence at Vanderbilt. Jamin Brakefield at Ole Miss. Henry Coleman didn't get picked. Alan Flanagan almost didn't get picked, but he did. Chico Carter's respectable players, Shaquille Moore, Derek Fountain, Cardio Okenda. We didn't have any Georgia players in here, did we?
No.
Dexter Dennis, Cam Matthews, Terry Roberts. Man, there were some good players. I mean, I saw somebody throw out Miles Burns as Defensive Player of the Year on some random fans team yesterday on Twitter.
All right, Chris.
Sean East. I mean, there's a lot of good dudes left.
Yep. Sorry, I've got to rush. So, a lot of good players. Let us know what you think, and we will talk more about these teams.
All right. Thanks for watching Southeastern 14. We'll see you soon.